Hey, everyone! Welcome back to the TQQQ Challenge channel. It's great to have you here for our monthly update. Today, we're diving into the latest developments for August 2024. Right now, it's the evening of August 14th, 2024. Let's jump into our TQQQ monthly update. TQQQ is approximately $64, down from $81 last month. At one point, TQQQ lost 43% from the peak of $85 on July 10, 2024, to a low of $48.80 on August 5, 2024. At that point, some people feared a recession might be coming and sold their TQQQ. I hope that didn't happen to you. Actually, this was a good opportunity to buy the dip and practice DCA or EDCA. Since the Nasdaq lost about 16% in July and August 2024, this is considered a stock market correction, but not a bear market yet. Why did this stock market correction happen? The correction can be attributed to a combination of four factors. 1. Employment data and recession concerns. July's employment numbers were disappointing, with hiring declining sharply and the unemployment rate rising. The SOM rule, which predicts a recession if the unemployment rate increases by 0.5% above its low over the past 12 months, triggered concerns. However, some economists believe other factors, such as Americans leaving the workforce and increased immigration, affected the employment picture. 2. Japanese yen carry trade unwinding. The Bank of Japan raised interest rates by 25 basis points, reversing 2 decades of near-zero rates. Investors had borrowed Japanese yen at low rates to invest in U.S. stocks. The rate hike disrupted this carry trade, leading to stock sell-offs globally. Approximately 75% of the Japanese yen carry trade has already unwound, which is positive for market stability. 3. Market sentiment and technical factors. Sometimes market corrections happen due to shifts in investor sentiment or technical factors, such as breaking through important support levels. After a period of growth, markets can sometimes experience a pullback as investors reassess valuations. 4. Geopolitical tensions. Escalation in geopolitical tensions or conflicts, whether related to trade, political instability, or military actions, can create uncertainty in the markets, leading to declines. Each of these factors, or a combination of them, could have contributed to the market correction in July-August 2024. Despite these factors, the stock market has somewhat stabilized and now seems to be on the rise again. Let's read this article from August 13, 2024, titled Stock Market Sell-Off, 3 Reasons Why It Could Be Over. 1. U.S. Employment Picture. Recent data suggests that the U.S. employment situation may not be as dire as initially feared. 2. Japanese yen carry trade. The carry trade involving borrowing Japanese yen at low rates to buy U.S. stocks has mostly unwound, which is positive for the market. 3. Potential Fed rate cut. There's a likelihood of near-term interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve, which could benefit investors. Overall, there are reasons for cautious optimism in the market. Now, let's assess our portfolio's performance for August. Since the last TQQQ update, I invested about $3,000, bringing my total investment to over $11,000. Usually, I invest only $1,000 a month in TQQQ. The investment of $3,000 means that I invested 3 months' worth of TQQQ for the past month. So, for the next 2 months, depending on price movements, I may buy much less TQQQ if the price goes up. If the price goes down, I will continue to buy more TQQQ. This EDCA strategy was discussed in the previous video titled Enhanced Dollar Cost Averaging, EDCA. If you haven't watched it, please do, as I invest in TQQQ and SOXL based on this EDCA strategy. Since our last update, I bought TQQQ as follows. On July 23, I bought 15 shares at $74. On July 24th, I bought 7 shares at $69. On August 1st, I bought 7 shares at $67, 8 shares at $63, and 9 shares at $60. Currently, my average cost per share is around $62.50. The downturn in July and August has erased the gains accumulated over the past 7 months, resulting in a current total return of 3% and an approximate gain of $300. How much have I sold so far? The answer is none. I don't sell TQQQ unless there is an imminent stock market crash. How do I know when the crash will happen? I don't know, as I am not an expert. However, I read and listened to many experts who discuss when a recession or crash might occur. Based on the opinions of these experts I trust, I may sell some if these trusted experts warn of an imminent crash. If I am not sure, I will continue DCA and EDCA without selling. As we navigate through the TQQQ challenge, let's keep our core investment principles in mind. 1. Monthly investment. We commit to investing approximately $1,000 in TQQQ each month for 30+ years. 2. Enhanced dollar cost averaging, EDCA. We'll invest more during market lows and less during highs. 3. Sell before crashes. We might sell if a significant crash seems imminent. 4. No margin. We strictly avoid borrowing money for trading. Just a friendly reminder, this is my entertainment channel, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here to share my strategy, but it's crucial for you to tailor your investment approach according to your unique financial goals and situations. I'm excited to continue this journey with all of you. Let's stay committed and see where this path takes us over the next 30+ years. Thank you for joining me for this month's update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our progress. Take care, and see you next month.